and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglow, and today we have here a lot of news concerning the upcoming anniversary for Global, soon to hit sometime in January, maybe the end of December. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have the Happy Hatsumoude in Kimono. I might have mispronounced that, but we're going to look at the preview for what we have. So, we have the Happy Hatsumoude in Kimono, and the SS3 for this is the normal switch, also triggers the SS3, so this is going to be like the tropical banner that I believe had the Coco Rito. Whatever the banner that had the Coco Rito, that is the banner that I think was the first to display the normal switch. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Now with that, it also has the damage canceling barrier. The one-hit shield is what that is referring to. Now this Happy Hatsumoude in Kimono banner is going to be a step-up banner. Step 1 to 5, you have 1 and 3 is a 200 diamond pull. And then on step 5, it is a guaranteed at least 1 or more 5-star units. So let's go ahead and check out what they can do. Like I said, they can switch SS3 normally, and they are damage. They do have a damage canceling barrier. Now, with that, it is going to be a multi-element banner. So if you really need water, you want to be hoping that you get Austin. If you really need different elements, you're really going to pray for one specific unit. Whereas if you just need, you know, whatever, you don't really need anything will do, baby. At least for the preview. So right here we have Votive Prayers Asuna. She's going to be a water rapier. I mean, blue is my favorite color, and you know Asuna's, she bae, so you know she's looking good. Coming next, we have Ring the Bell Alice. She's looking really pretty. She's going to be the wind element. She's also going to be a sword user. I think this is going to be the first sword or the first wind Alice that we've had. I think she's only been earth and fire. The one time she was a fire unit. Next, we have Swing a Battledore with Love Sinon. She's going to be a fire bow user. So if you pulled Fire Sinon's bow or Poker Sinon's bow last fire banner, but you didn't get Sinon, here's a chance to really have a good spot for the bow if you pull this Sinon. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to interact with her, what her SS3 is going to look like. Fly a Shuttlecock with My Heart, Lisbeth. Her kimono doesn't really look like that flashy. I guess it's because she's like earth. So, I mean, that is what it is. But that title though. That's something different. So that kind of goes over these units. Now, the next thing that we have is a preview of the Hearing Your Voice Where the Sun Rises ranking event. Now, I have to give you a very quick warning, okay? We are able to pull for Asuna Silica Kirito, or Traprito, excuse me, and Lifa. Now they are all different elements, as we'll go over a little later. The one thing that I have to point out is that we need VIP tickets to scout these units. But if you notice in the top left-hand corner, we have a little drawing of what I would assume is Sinon. It could be somebody else, but I would assume it's Sinon. And it says coming soon. So I would highly advise you not to pull until closer towards the end of the month, so we can see what all units in total we have. Just like the JP anniversary, they started off with the first banner. They gave us, you know, Kirito, Sinon, Asuna, and I believe Lifa. A little bit later, they came out with the 5-star for Yu-Gi-Oh! And for Alice. And then a little bit later, towards the end of the month, they came out with one that had, I believe it was Yuki, Asuna, Silica, and Lisbeth. So we had a total of 3 banners, but a lot of people might have been spending on the first one. Didn't really think that there would come a second, much less a third banner, right? And if we look back, Bandai was gracious enough to give us enough diamonds to pull on a step 5 of any banner of our choice if we saved them up until the very end. So that's kind of just a quick little warning, a quick little, whether you want to say a piece of advice, just something for you to think of, or food for thought, if you will. Food for thought. Kinda be careful where you spend your diamonds. We might get enough to go for a full step 5 if Bandai is feeling gracious. And if not, at the very least, the best units could be on the last banner, which it might be towards the end of the month. You never know. I just want to give that possibility to you and just kind of say, hey, we have another character coming soon, and it could be the best looking out of all of them. You never know. But it could be the actual best character as well. So be careful where you spend your diamonds, and be careful where you spend your VIP tickets. So let's go ahead and take a look. As we can see from the picture above, with ticket units, or with ticket banners, excuse me, tickets are always something that I feel maybe a little more valuable than metal units. Metal units do give us the opportunity to pull for characters we don't have from the past, but tickets allow us to go for rainbow essences and the almighty exchange sword. Now, we haven't been able to exchange lately, but tickets are always good for that. So let's go ahead and dive into what we see. It says the haiku composer Kirito is going to be the, I guess, the character that is given for Japan. We have the Stars and Stripes Asuna in a US flag bikini. Bless. We have the Splash in, I'm not going to say that because I know I'm going to butcher it, and that's going to be for Germany. And then it's the girl in Chinese dress. Wow, that's so original. Silica for China, and then we have one more coming soon. We just don't know what it is just yet. Now, like I said earlier, we will have 3 different types of tickets. We'll have the global ticket for the Global Scout, which the Global Scout is these characters right here, I believe. We have the... Oh no, oops, I'm boosted. I'm boosted! I'm boosted! I'm boosted! I take it back, I take it back. This is the Global Anniversary. So that's where your Global Scout VIP tickets will go to. So we'll have the global tickets, we'll have the global ticket plus, and we'll have the global ticket VIP. The VIP, you get to select an anniversary character to scout. You can, once you get enough of the upgrade crystals, you can take them from a 4-star to a 5-star character. The global scout plus, as we see here, is where we can get those exchange swords where I was talking to you about, and the global scout is where we can get the 2-star. Okay, that's where we can get a 2-star exchange sword. Normally, in the past, it was you have a chance from anywhere from a 2 to a 3-star. I don't think we ever had 4-star. If so, I never pulled any, so tug salt. But yeah, that's where all of our tickets are going to be spent. Also, if you do get first place in both ranking events, you will get the 2018 Linkustato title. So, you know, that's a great way to start your 2018, baby. You know what I'm saying? Also, with this, we see we can get 25 VIP tickets, 6 global upgrade crystals, which will be needed to get our units from 4 to 5-star. And let's see. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything too important for you. I believe, let's see, we know there's going to be 2 of them. We know there's going to be 2 ranking events. Here we go. Oh, Bandai. Bandai, they blessing us, baby. They blessing us. Okay, so it says this time boss's weak elements change after the first half of the battle. In part 1, so the first half of his HP bar, they're beatable by water and wind elements. And in part 2, fire and earth elements can easily beat them. Make parties with those advantageous elements to fight battles. So we have 4 possible elements. If you're lacking in fire, hey, you can use earth, water, and wind to make up for it. If you're lacking in, water, you can use wind, fire, and earth. Either which way, you can at least come up with water, earth, wind, fire, whatever. Maybe you can come up with some kind of team. So that is going to be extremely, extremely helpful for us. Now, they do give us some tips right here. It says the boss will be playing the Karuta during their attacks. Be careful with those Karuta cards. Cards with a cross mark will explode. Cards with a circle mark are safe. However, the bosses come and attack towards the circle marks. So that's going to be kind of a little interesting how that plays out. In part 2, after the 50% change, they'll start trying, Lord have mercy, English. They'll start trying to get the card with the cards. They perform a spin attack. When they do it, parry their quick spin attacks. If the card the bosses get has a cross mark, the timing of their spin attack changes. So we got to be on our toes. This right here is telling me high RNG ranking event. It says last for the tip, it says dealing damage is not easy, but damage you deal will be greatly increased when you parry. So make sure you parry and then do the fat deeps. If you try to do fat deeps before a parry, ain't really gonna do much. Last but not least, we will go over very quickly the accessories that we are getting for the upcoming ranking event. It is going to be a neutral accessory. Why neutral? Not too sure. Maybe it's hinting at who the best unit will be from the scoutable units. I don't know. And lastly, we have the gear that is going to be fire gear. So we do have some equipment creation events coming up as well. As we can see here, it says where to get it. Assault of the Dark Werewolf. So these will be useful in this entire ranking event. So guys, that is all I have for this one. That's a lot of news. Quick little warning, but guys, this is what we have upcoming. A good start for the global anniversary. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Twitch stream, my Discord server, my Patreon page, and any social media of the sort that you would like to stalk me, and I would never know. And it's all for free too. You'll also find the question of the video in the description box down below. Like I said, guys, that's all I got for this one. Thank you so much for watching. And as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing. That's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, baby.